When I'm ready?
No.
Oh, no.
Take 5. Yeah.
When I was growing up, I thought I was going to be a nurse. I think it was that background growing up, this is all you know, and that's it. So my parents at first, when I said marketing, they're like, huh? What? What does a marketer do?
When I was growing up, I wanted to be a dancer. I wanted to star in Step Up. You know the movie, the dance movie.
I watched Generations and I liked Queen because she was like, she knew everybody's business. So I wanted to become a secretary. My mom thought I was crazy.
I didn't have a profession, I didn't say nurse, doctor, I just wanted to change the world.
For some reason, I just wanted to be a bank teller. I had an elder brother who worked in Botswana. He was a bank teller and he will come home driving a nice car. I don't think I'm intelligent enough to calculate the change and serve customers in that way.
I think now more than ever, it is absolutely critical for corporate South Africa to hold hands and work with government to also actually change the course of the country and grow the economy. At Absa, we believe in playing a shaping role in society. We have made sure that we target specific sectors that we believe will shift the dial, and in the last 10 years have had a concerted focus on the youth segment. If you look at our African continent, 60 to 65% of the demographics are below the age of 35. If you look in the next 10 years, that is the workforce. They are the future inventors, the future employees, the future employers, and because we have chosen that we are an African bank, we will put our money behind the African continent and see how we uplift young people who we see as the next generation that's going to take us forward. Within our education and skills development, over the last 3-4 years, we've actually driven quite a big scholarship program. I think the largest from a private sector company. We've supported over 6,500 young people, and we will continue to do that.
Without Absa, I wouldn't be where I am today. When I found out that I made it to medicine, I didn't believe it. I told my mom, I was like, are you sure? I checked again, checked every single day just to make sure that I'm not reading it wrong. Then it sunk in. I'll become a doctor in a few years.
I'm majoring in genetics and physiology. We are made up of cells, and each of those cells contain DNA. And DNA is just a series of genes that encode for proteins. And those proteins, if they mess up, that's what a genetic disease is. So if we can fix that, it'll help a lot of people. Varsity fees are extremely expensive. Neither of my parents are high-income earners. So Absa's scholarship has definitely allowed me to avoid taking out loans and accumulating debts. It really is such a privilege and an honor to be part of the scholarship program.
In my family, I'm the first generation to go to varsity. I really can't put words to the feeling knowing that finally someone sees my potential. Someone wants to see me become the woman that I see myself becoming one day. So it's a relief to the family. My mom does not need to stress about, okay, she needs to hustle. So absolutely, they've done a lot. They really have.
Next is how we bridge the divide between the world of school into the world of work. We see that there are not enough programs that support the life skills required for a young person who is finishing, whether they're finishing high school or they are finishing at a TVET or at a university. Their question is, what next? The Ready-to-Work program actually facilitates that critical transition, and we hope that makes them able to land more effectively within the workplace. One of our partners is Lulaway, for example, and beyond just the training and capacity building with what Ready2Work provides, Lulaway facilitates actual job placement, which for us creates the right longevity and actually deals with the unemployment that we're facing as a country.
After completing my qualification, I was looking into venturing in something in transport and logistics. The thing that made it difficult is that the companies were looking for experience. So I'm fresh from TVET college. I have no working experience. So So now, what do I do? Absa is actually investing a lot in the youth. The Ready-to-Work readiness training trains you on how to handle yourself in a workplace environment. It helps you in how to spend your money, how to save as well. After Ready-to-Work, I felt really confident that I could, get into the workplace. I can actually provide what's been asked for me. What's crazy about it is how my relationship with Lulaway is a full circle now. I came here for an interview for a call center position. I got interviewed by the recruiter and she actually considered me for another position in Lulaway, which is a junior recruiter. That's what I'm currently doing at the moment. Now I am able to help candidates that were like me that are looking for a job, not knowing are they going to get back to me or not, but when they are registered with Lulaway, it is guaranteed that they're going to receive that call or that SMS from me.
Because we're a bank and we operate within the financial services sector, one key focus area for us is financial management, financial literacy training, upskilling within that space. So we curated a partnership with the City Press, Money Makeover. This is part of how we drive and support the broader population in shifting understanding of debt, in shifting understanding of how you can use money and how you can grow your money.
I'm just a security officer. I don't have much education. I don't have a tertiary qualification. And that's the reason why we decided to invest our money into an income-generating asset, which is the rooms. Lesville is a very small township situated in Benoni. I should think most people undermine the backyard rental income. It is very big in the townships. So when we bought this house here, we started with 2 rooms. And the rental income was very good. And you won't believe that with the little that we get from our salaries, we managed to buy the other property on the other side of the road. At schools, we taught everything. But there's one most important thing that we're not being taught: financial management and budgeting. It's amazing that people will teach you everything in life, but then nobody will tell you how to look after your money. When we started with the rooms here, we underestimated how much is it going to cost us. And once we have started building, you have to finish. Because you have thrown all your money there, you must start getting rental income. We borrowed personal loans, and personal loans are very, very expensive. They were really wiping away all the rental money that we made. We were left with no money to buy food. So when this Absa Money Makeover competition came in, they applied and I qualified. So Absa Bank sent us Elton Gavenda. He's an expert in small business development. He had told us how to budget, how to have a spreadsheet. They started teaching us how to separate personal from business. He helped us to structure the rooms. Each room, it was on a spreadsheet. The income that we get from each room, everything was put down neatly and it was straightforward. Can you believe it that the Absa Bank came and gave us enough money to pay all those personal loans off, and they gave us a business loan. It's not only about going after profits, it's about to improve the lives of our people as well. We have invested into the community in that way because now tenants are moving from informal settlements into decent, proper houses with running water, with built-in toilets, with electricity as well. I will retire comfortable because this business, it will be able to look after me. That's what really makes me feel empowered and very, very thankful to a big bank like Absa.
If you look at the growth of our economy, we are becoming more digital. And if you look at the growth in the township economy or in the rural economy or peri-urban economy, it is actually the small, medium-sized enterprises that drive those economies. So our investment within that space become important.
The idea was people sit around the fire and they tell stories. Campfire has now evolved. The business now, there's brand activations, and then there's where we help SMEs tell their brand stories. Running your own business, I always say it's not pap and place. I thought initially, I've been in corporate for 14 years, I can do this. But when you're actually running your own business, it's a different ballgame altogether. 2017, I attended a program, one of Absa Women in Business event, and then they introduced a program called Absa Enterprise Development that is aimed at assisting SMEs to effectively run their businesses. Being part of the Absa Enterprise Development Program has helped me manage my finances. And then the other key thing for me was being in a network of people, because when you run your own business, it can be lonely. So it's not only about getting that financial skill or that strategy skill.
Anda is one amazing woman who actually has been part of our programs and has benefited. And you'll see that from the very beginning where we trained, supported her, but actually has come full circle.
Beginning of 2018, Campfire was selected as one of the service providers to work with the Absa SMEs. It's amazing to be in a situation where you're working with SMEs and you were once in that position where you're not sure where your brand is at, and to assist them now to build long-lasting brands.
You can see how my desire to make a change and make a meaningful contribution, and my choice to work in this bank and be part of this journey, I think has been most fulfilling. The fact that the CEO, the chairman, and the exco drive and believe in this agenda and support it allows us to make the difference that we want to make. And I find that I actually am not only just driving, but fulfilling the purpose, my purpose as an individual. And what better time as a young black woman to be doing this in South Africa.